Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday, the day before Easter, so we're gonna make a little Easter cake. Probably this video comes up on Monday or Tuesday, so after Easter, because I'm gonna spend the days entirely with my family, and then I'm gonna post a video after. So yeah, have fun. Let's get into it. I first grabbed 240 grams of sugar and added 6 eggs. After that was done and 6 eggs were added to the sugar, I had to mix it for about 5 minutes. In that time the volume should double and also it should be very creamy if you're done. After all mixing was done, I grabbed 180 grams of flour and added 4 tablespoons of baking powder and a little bit of salt, and then added it very carefully to the egg mix. After some more mixing, I heated the oven up to 180 degrees Celsius above and under heat. If you use air in your oven, it would be 160 degrees Celsius. Added the dough into a 26 cm form and added a little bit of baking spray so the dough doesn't stick onto the form if we want to take it out later. While the oven was still heating, I started to prepare the buttercream. Usually my grandmother does everything by herself, but my time was running out, so I decided to just grab one from the supermarket. I started by adding the powder into the cup, and after that I poured 250 milliliters of water inside. Now I gave the powder and the water a very good mix until no clumps are left. Another good mix, we're gonna set the cream aside for around about 30 minutes. I saw that the oven was done with the heating, so I added the cake into the oven. Usually one cake takes about 20 minutes, but because I took double the recipe, it took about 40 minutes until it was ready. I really wanted my buttercream to be pink this time, so I added a little bit of food coloring and then added 300 grams of butter. After 40 minutes the cake was done, and then I decided to carefully take it out of the form already. After I took the cake out of the form, I set it aside for around about 1 hour so it can cool down properly before I start to cut it. After 1 hour of waiting, I finally decided to cut the little cake into 3 parts. And then separated the plates so the cake can cool down more easily and a little bit better. After an additional 30 minutes of waiting and letting the cake sit, I grabbed a little bit of buttercream, as you can see here, and put a little bit of it on the plate so later the cake doesn't slip around when transported. This is just a little safety thing I learned over the years, because sometimes even heavy cakes can just slip down and fall, and you really don't want your art pieces to break. So I just added a little bit of buttercream here and then put the first layer of the cake onto the plate, and then I started getting my cake ready. I didn't really want my buttercream to be just pink, so I added a little bit of chocolate just for the eye and also a little bit for the taste, and it turned out really good at the end. In this video, I'm only gonna show you from the decoration process what I did with my hands, not the entire decoration process because it would be way too long. First off, I grabbed some white fondant, rolled it out flat, and then decided to stitch some leaves out of it. After I decided that I have enough leaves for now, I set the rest of the white fondant aside and started to work with the green fondant, which turned out a little bit tricky. If you have the same problem, you can just throw it into the microwave, and then it's a little bit easier and softer to work with. After I won the little fight, I decided to roll it out into a circle to put it on top of the cake later. And finally, here is the finished cake. I'm very happy with the results. I ran into a lot of problems. I didn't really have enough fondant. I had to use a lot of decoration to make it look better. So I hope you still like the result. Just decorate it as much as you want and the way you want it. And I hope I could help you a little bit. See you in the next video. Bye bye!